operator changed his mind and switched the old machine alive. The gates were almost closing down, but we were rising from the ground. Take me on the last ride of summer, higher than the lights below. Let the whole town get smaller, let the evening take control. Take me on the last ride of summer. Don't ask where the morning goes. For a little while, just hold me while the Ferris wheel moves slow. Halfway up, the music faded, only ocean filled the air. You pointed at the distant harbor, I could see the moonlight there. You told me you were leaving soon. I said then let tonight remember. You smiled and moved a little closer as the cabin crossed the sky. The wheel kept turning round and round, but I forgot the world below. Take me on the last ride of summer, higher than the lights below. Let the whole town get smaller, let the evening take control. Take me on the last ride of summer. Don't ask where the morning goes. For a little while, just hold me while the Ferris wheel moves slow. When the final cabin reached the ground, the park was dark and empty. You wrote your number on my hand and said, don't let this be the ending. Take me on the last ride of summer, even if the summer ends. Some nights disappear forever, some become the place love begins. Take me on the last ride of summer. I still feel that evening glow every time the wheel starts turning. I remember holding you. count the stars together, one by one until forever. You take the ones above the sea, I'll keep the brightest one for me. Let's count the stars tonight, till morning turns the sky to white. If I lose the game, that's fine, I already found my favorite light. Next Friday you were there again with 2 tickets and a paper pen. You said I've made a little chart to see who wins this time. I brought a blanket for the cold. You brought the story you had told. And every time the screen went bright, we whispered underneath the light. The weeks became a little chain of Friday skies and summer rain. Let's count the stars together, one by one until forever. You take the ones above the sea, I'll keep the brightest one for me. Let's count the stars tonight, till morning turns the sky to white. If I lose the game, that's fine, I already found my favorite light. One September night you closed the book and gave me that familiar look. You said I've stopped counting the sky, because I know where my star is now. Let's count the stars together, not for winning, not for numbers. You can have the whole night sky, I'll just keep you by my side. Let's count the stars tonight, until the last light leaves our eyes. Maybe we were meant to meet beneath that rooftop cinema screen. I planted one small tree upstairs where nobody ever went, a little corner above the city that I could call my own. Then one morning after rain, I found the soil already wet, 3 tiny stones beside the leaves, arranged like little stars. I came back early the next beside them, then asked if you could stay. We watched the traffic far below, while little leaves moved in the wind. Someone was taking care of my garden. Now I know exactly who you are. You were leaving little colors, like messages beneath the stars. Someone was taking care of my garden, and somehow you became the view. I thought I built this place for myself, but it was waiting there for you. Climbed across the wall. You brought a chair, I brought a table, and we stayed there through it all. No crowded rooms, no fancy dinners, just two shadows underneath the moon. While the whole city kept on moving, we had our little world above it. Now we're taking care of the garden. Every morning, you and me. You still leave those little stones there, I still keep them carefully. Now we're taking care of the garden, high above the sleeping town. What began with one small tree became the place you found me. Sun was on the sea, a quiet room, a table by the window. I ordered coffee, nothing more than two plates landed on the table. You looked over and started laughing, said, I think they brought you mine. I moved the second cup your way. You said perhaps that's a better sign. No reservation, no grand design, just an empty chair beside mine. Breakfast for two, what a lucky mistake. One little table, one heart awake. Fresh orange juice and a morning view. Somehow the day began with you. Breakfast for two, let the whole world wait. We have nowhere else to be today. If this is where fast, but neither wanted it to pass. Breakfast for two, what a lucky mistake. One little table, one heart awake. Fresh orange juice and a morning view. Somehow the day began with you. Breakfast for two, let the whole world wait. We have nowhere else to be today. If this is where our story starts, leave another chair beside my heart. Years later at the same hotel, we still choose that table by the glass. You order coffee, I order two, and laugh about the morning we began. Breakfast for two, every morning with you. A little table and a wider view. No lucky mistake could ever compare to waking up and finding you there. Breakfast for two, let the sunlight stay. We found forever in an ordinary day. If love can start with something small, I choose that morning my favorite flower was. I thought it was an innocent question until the shopkeeper called my name. Flowers at 6 in the morning, something beautiful is forming. Roses, lilies, violets too. The next day there was a bouquet waiting where I walked each day. A little card was tied beneath with just one line for me to read. Take these flowers somewhere nice and maybe save me one tonight. I turned around and there you stood, pretending you misunderstood. You laughed and tried to walk away. I caught your hand and asked you to stay. Flowers at 6 in the morning, something beautiful is forming. at 6 in the morning. Now our little world is forming. Every color, every bloom feels like bringing spring into the room. Flowers at 6 in the morning.